Hey y'all, I know my head look a mess, and instead of explaining to y'all how I'm doing my hair today, just simply watch the video while I tell y'all this crazy story about how my crackhead baby daddy hit me in my eye at my uncle's funeral. Yes, this is true. This is facts. And if you follow me on Facebook, then you would know I have posted the picture of my little miniature black eye and everything, but it didn't go the way that it sounds. Tune in. Okay, so y'all, this happened last year around April, May-ish. My uncle had a funeral, and I had just moved back here from Tampa, Florida. Well, when I say back here, I mean back to Alabama. And I go to my uncle's funeral, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't talked to my baby daddy. I mean, he's a crackhead, and I ain't talked to him in the past 4 or 5 years, maybe even more than that. I think it was probably about 6 or 7. My daughter is 12. Y'all, I kid you not. Of course, my uncle was this, low-key drug dealer, whatever. And of course I knew that his friends, his homies was going to be at the funeral. So I wanted to be cute a little bit, not too much. Cute little silk press, nice little lash, nice little black dress, cute little pumps, nothing too much, real subtle seriously. And I didn't even know my baby daddy was at this funeral. Me and my mom went together. I didn't know he was at this funeral. I did not know. And me and my mom, we get up to go get flowers. And when we go back out to the hearse, why he's standing by me? Literally standing by me. And I keep telling him, I don't want to talk. We'll talk later because you a crackhead. And I know that these homies and friends of my uncle most likely serve you. And don't nobody know you my baby daddy. Especially because we out of high school. I had my daughter in high school. So we out of school. Don't nobody know about me and you ever. To this day, y'all will never even know his name. If you don't know, you won't know. Okay? And that's just it. But y'all, I did not want nobody to see him talking to me, and I didn't want to be seen talking to him. But he kept following me around. I run over to my stepdad, and I'm like, please get him. He keep bothering me. Some of my other aunts, uncles, and cousins in the parking lot telling him, leave the girl alone. So I get my mama keys, and I run and jump in her car and lock myself in the car. Y'all, he followed me to the car. I knew he was on some shit, but I didn't know he was on that kind of shit. So I'm sitting in the car. I'm just like, Mom, please hurry up. She's standing out here talking. He go back over there to her. She finally come walking to the car, and he followed her to the car. Now he's standing in her doorway. Mind you, my mama has a updated car, and these new updated cars, you can't just move the cars out of gear, back up or pull forward if the door is not completely shut. So he's standing in the door. She can't close the door. She trying to close the door. He won't let her. He talking. And I'm like, please leave me alone. She telling him to leave me alone. Mind y'all, I had already kicked them pumps off. And I just had a feeling. And I'm telling y'all, I had this feeling. So I took that heel and held it in my hand. And I made sure I held onto it real tight. Okay? So he still won't move. He still won't go away. And out of the blue, he reaches across my mom and tries to fight me. I immediately start swinging that heel, clucking that head. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting over here in the passenger side. Mind you, he over here on the driver's side. And I'm getting him from the side, and my mama getting him from the bottom and the top. So, yes, we jumped him while sitting down inside of a car. Yes, we did. And I ain't gonna lie. We beat his mother effing ass. Do y'all hear me? I'm talking about by the time we wore his ass out, he backed up out the car. He would bleed. Yeah, he was bleeding, leaking pretty good too. But That's not where the black eye came from, y'all. He back up. We think the fight over. He reached in that car and hit me in my eye, y'all. I'm talking about knock the Mario coins out my ass, okay? It took me a good 5 seconds to get myself like, oh my God, you know? And I feel my eyelash hanging, so I pulled the mirror down and I look and I'm like, oh my God, he hit me in my eye. What I do? I jump out the car and I go chase him down the road. And I reached my fist back from Texas and swung that sucker all the way to Alabama and punched him in his head. Now, he tried to move, but the way he moved his head, it went right into my fist. And then I see my mama running up behind me with her heel in her hand. Here she go knocking him upside the head with her heel. Everybody like, go, stop. Okay, cool. We run back to the car. We get in the car, and when I tell y'all my mama did donuts in this church parking lot, we tried to run him over. I'm looking for pepper spray, anything. I'm asking her, did she bring her pew pew? She didn't bring it, unfortunately, because that's the way that it was going to go. I didn't really care because you just hit me in my eye, and I don't bother you. I ain't talked to you in 6 years. So what's the beef jerky? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So we doing these donuts in this parking lot, trying to run him over. We finally find some pepper spray. We pepper spraying, and some man come up like talking or something. And y'all, this is the funniest part to me because he talking and he done got a little pepper spray in his eye. Why my mama tell him, well, you should have got your ass out the way. Y'all, it was just, this sounds so fake, but it is so real. And I have witnesses, y'all. I mean, I post the picture of my little miniature black eye on the little YouTube post thingamajig, and y'all can see it there. But y'all, this is real. Like, this really happened, y'all. So the funeral is over. We go to the repast. We get the food and stuff. And y'all, we get this call. They set up a roadblock. And they set up this roadblock because they called the police on me and my mama for the pepper spray. Y'all, I love my mama to death because she know how to get around everywhere. We made it out of the country scot-free, no problems at all. Never got caught by the police, and I ain't seen that crackhead since the last time I checked. The crackhead was in jail where he need to be and where he need to stay. Period. But yeah, happy Halloween-ish. Get into it. Cheetah never changes his spots. Period. Pooh. Real cute, like really out here eating. What Cardi said, I'm chewing. Okay? Have a good day, y'all. Bye.